Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How are you guys? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is the Mystic Leo, and we are going to do the weekly check-in. Every week we do this. We just see what the week might hold for us as Leos, and we look at money, love, career, all the side messages, what your biggest challenges are, stuff like that for the week. All right, so if that sounds good to you, then hang out with me a little bit. Okay, and make sure you take what resonates for you and leave the parts that do not. I do have plenty of other videos if this one doesn't resonate for you, okay? Make sure you give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Come on back and see me, okay? Hang out with me in my house, doo-da, doo-da. We are gonna read some cards, oh, doo-doo-da day. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, it's the ADHD. I have stems. All right, let's see. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, you have blossoming abundance. I love that for us. Okay. Blossoming abundance. So your abundance growing. I'll read a little bit of what this card has to say before we move forward. It's card number 3. And it says, increasing wealth and value. Okay, here's where the old in me shows up. This card shows a beautiful golden garden in the springtime with coins and new flowers blossoming all around. They even hang like fruit on the tree above. Ooh, abundance. Upright, this card signals a new increase in wealth, possibly in a dramatic and unexpected way. Okay, well, make it rain. Make it rain. That's all I got to say. Make it rain. Be aware that you sow seeds of your own wealth and prosperity, much like a gardener works the ground and begins to see blooming results take hold. This card, upright, indicates that the universe is blessing you and helping the fruits of your labor to blossom. So smell the flowers and tend to the new growth. Be grateful and enjoy. Dramatic and unexpected windfalls of wealth and abundance this week. I am already in love with this reading. All right, guys, so we have that. Let's see, what else do we have here? Alrighty. Actually, I'm gonna do what you need to let go of next for this week, and then I'll look at your biggest challenge. Okay, let's see, what do we have here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Okay. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And one more, please. There we go. Okay. All right. So, Leo, you have the number 8 Wheel of Karma. Loving that. Good karma, destined, inevitable meetings or moments that are meant to happen for you, divine intervention happening for you. So, if like maybe you miss a bump in the road or this or that, okay, so watch out for that this week. It's good luck, it's good fortune, it is circumstances going in your favor. And also, the Wheel of Karma reminds me very much of the Justice, because justice can represent karma. So this is good fortune, good favor, and yeah, a little bit of cause and effect. So you may see people around you experiencing a little bit of cause and effect, whether it's positive or negative, or you may experience that cause and effect. Then you have the checkered flag. Okay, the checkered flag talks about things coming to a head, finales, conclusions, final verdicts. So some of you could have final verdicts and stuff around, legal issues in your life. We have endings and final chapters, so you can open up new beginnings here, okay? There could be, especially with the karma and this checkered flag, the checkered flag can talk about our achievements as well. It's really giving me like 6 of Wands kind of energy. But this can talk about people around you, again, like consequences of their actions, okay? And just remember, it's not always negative. The actions we take, we receive consequences for. Consequences are the outcome, right? So if you're planting the good seeds, then expect to reap something good right now. All right, and then we have the yacht. I love that. A little bit of luxury, a little bit of travel. Some of you could be planning travel overseas, or you're actually taking those trips, maybe going to the ocean, sailing, looking at clothing or things around your house that are more sophisticated. This also is a card of prosperity. Things being over the top, comfortable, and experiencing or wanting more wealth in your life here. This is great. It's also a card of taking adventures. So there might be some adventures for some of you this week. Yeah, I love that for you. I love that for you guys. All right. I love that for me, except that I'm not going anywhere, but oh well, you know, not this time. All right, let's see what else we got here, Leo. What is your biggest challenge? I was going to say, what do you need to look out for this week? Let's see what your biggest challenge is. Your biggest challenge is the High Lady of Love and Compassion, Reverence, Kindness, and Consideration. It's card number 1. Let's read it. On with the readers again. Let's see. Okay, so let's read this. As a challenge, when the High Lady of Love and Compassion appears as your challenger, she gently reminds you to snap out of self-centeredness. The ego has set a sneaky trap for you. You may have forgotten to create an abundant life, you must be conscious of how your choices impact those around you. Are you trying to manipulate others to get what you want without consideration for them? Is it possible that your good intentions are about helping too much, enabling another person to remain the same and preventing his or her growth? Ooh, so this could be this challenging energy that's, coming up for you this week, like how maybe somebody's not, taken off in your life. Are you their crutch, right? It says, sometimes it's better to let others hit rock bottom with their own suffering rather than trying to make it easier for them. Sometimes you need to be cruel to be kind. You get it. It's not being hateful. Be conscious that you aren't alone in this world. Begin to behave as if the God in all life in every person matters. Remember that the living world is a sacred community and that you are a magical, important part of it. And you're not the only one who counts. The High Lady of Love and Compassion is waiting to guide you to be your friend and ally. Think first of others and she will orchestrate your ultimate success. Okay? So, not to be too, not to let people use you as a crutch, and not to be centered in the self this week. Looks like it may be a challenge for some of you. And hey, I get it. It's a very fine line between having space and being selfish, and sometimes I think this could be a challenge in the way too, that some of you may feel like doing things for yourself might feel very selfish, but it's not. Like, you get to have nice things too. I mean, raise your hand if you've been a single mom and you spent all of your children's time growing up giving them everything and never giving anything to yourself. Yeah, it's, it can be challenging because after a while you put other people first for so long that you forget to think of yourself. Okay, so let's look at what you need to surrender this week. Okay, we got surrender to miracles. I'm gonna just take it. Dolphins. I love that. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Yeah, somebody is about to get a miracle this week. Hey, go miracle. It's your birthday. Go miracle. It's your birthday. All right, let me get a message from the angels really quick, and then we're going to move on. I'm going to start into the career and money portion since I'm going to look at these cards here. Okay, and then we'll look at love. All right, guys. Please don't forget, give it a like if you're here. If you guys are interested in doing private readings, then please see the link below in the description box, okay, for my Stand store. It's all by itself. It's one link. I made it real simple for you guys to be able to click through, okay? All right, let's see. Messages from the angels, please, for Leo this week. Boom. All right, you have indigo. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader, which could be you. Maybe you're curious about somebody in your life or your children. And There we go. Singing and dancing. Okay, singing and dancing. It says express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement this week. Okay, you want to really tap into the magic and lovely intuition within you, then stir your body up, like get it moving and move that energy all around. Okay, helps your chakras too. All right, guys. All right, so let's jump into the money and career portion of this reading and see what Spirit's got for you this week. Okay, what's going on with career and money this week, Spirit, for Leo? Hey, all right, let's see. Money and career this week. All right. All right, so we have some of you maybe working on writing projects with the scribe. It says you have a great talent for writing and creating content. Your words are powerful and influence others so that you can bring in income by doing this. Some of you might start writing your stuff this week, okay? Get to it. Create that content. Start writing. Do it today. Don't wait. It doesn't matter how old you are, okay? We have the miscalculation. Spaghetti-o. I don't like this one. Taking responsibility for your mistakes is a good sign to start all over again. Learn from the lesson and use them for better judgment, whether this has to do with your job, your money, or just another placement in your life, guys. Listen, if we make mistakes, we need to own those mistakes because mistakes happen. We don't learn because everything's perfect. We learn because shit sometimes goes wrong. Yeah, that's what it's all about. All right, guys, so be careful out there. And then we have discovery. I don't know, what does this have to do with career? Let's see. Trying something new and exploring other options will help you learn and grow. The opportunities are just awaiting for you to be discovered. Yeah, so some of you could be in discovery of what extra money looks like for you or going in a new career direction. I feel too like some of you might be getting into something that has to do with traveling. Like maybe you do a niche thing, help people to travel, you give advice around traveling, or anything like hotels or food while traveling, stuff like that. That could be something that's coming up for you too, but this is about exploring your options this week. Okay, my friends. So let's see. Let's jump in. I'm going to wait for some of the other cards. I have a few other cards at the end that I shall give to you. All right, let's talk money, love, career. Money, love, career for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus this week, please. Oh, yeah. I wish the cats would stop scratching my brand new chair. Yeah, you better run. That was Petunia. Hey, I see a good business opportunity coming here this week, guys. I really like this. This is good news about some sort of growth in your business, or you know, we're looking at building on something, okay? Maybe you're going a new direction, talking with other people, expanding, or your company's expanding at this time, and you could be part of this expansion. Maybe there's, maybe you find out that, like, you're staying where you're at, right? Like maybe you were supposed to be part of something where they were eliminating something, but they decided to put you in another position where you can thrive more too. So this is really nice. This is building on your material success here. Okay. Finances looking good for some of you, or good news around your finances. So maybe, yes, the Sun, improvement for sure. I feel like too, some of you are working on paying off debts here. Like this is the start of you paying off debts, so you're feeling really good about it as well, okay? When it comes to your career, this is wonderful. It really feels like you're getting what you want. You may even be exposed to something that helps you to get into a new career position here. All right, some of you doing real good this week. All right, anything else around money and career? Two of Wands. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, and we have the Fool. Yes, okay. So some of you may be deciding, as I said before, there's a new career opportunity here for you. You may be splitting from where you're at. It may feel like, do you even want to keep doing what you're doing in a corporate kind of setting? Do you maybe want to go to a startup, like a smaller family company? I do have the Seven of Cups, so this is looking at all the different options that you have if you are currently leaving a job, which many of you are contemplating doing. You also have the Fool, which is great. Beau voyage. It's a great new adventure. It's a good journey that leads to your happiness here. So I see you taking a leap of faith and stepping out there and putting yourself out there and looking for something else. Like I said, I feel like some of you are just actually going another direction with your career. Okay. So really, really nice. Money also looks very good here. As I said before, I think you're making some decisions here to kind of clear up the confusion when it comes to your financial situation and your what's the word I'm looking for? Like what you're building on financially, right? You're trying to clean up some of the mess. You may be going through your accounts and seeing what's on automatic that needs to be taken off, the things that you forgot about. Okie dokes. Okay. Let's see. I feel like this thing has to be on the other side of the table to always see all my cards, y'all. Here, let me. Okay. Since people have complained that they want to see the cards, I don't know why. Like, I show every card. I don't understand. It's not like I give different ones. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, I just try to do what you guys ask me. All right. When I feel like it, because I'm a Leo. I don't always fucking feel like it. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got in love. Leo overall. Leo overall. Oh, we got the King of Cups. All right, Leo overall. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, no, I don't like this card. Ugh. Okay, but we got a Three of Swords in reverse. Alrighty. Okay, what else for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Seven of Pentacles. Uh-oh. Hold on, hold on. Seven of Swords. What else? All right. Why do you give me like 10 cards here, Spirit? Okay, biggest challenge, Jesus. I mean, you're telling this is a novella. What's going on? Biggest challenge. Da-da-da-da. Four of Swords. What a bum clap. Jesus, man. All righty, here we go. Lord of mercy. I like to keep it simple, spirit guides. All right. Let's see. Let's look overall. So we have the King of Pentacles, or sorry, the King of Cups. I don't know why I'm saying King of Pentacles. Clarified by the Four of Wands upside down. Someone is not very happy in some emotional romantic connection here. We do have the Three of Swords in reverse, which is good. This talks about like when we're feeling less anxious. Yes. Okay, because we have the Four of Swords. So what we're doing here is healing from something that turned upside down, right? That was an unstable, maybe it wasn't going anywhere, or you were with somebody for a time here and you just realized like it's never going to go anywhere. All right. We have the Seven of Pentacles, you know, we put long term into that, but Six of Cups. So there's not been any healing in this connection. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's kind of refusing to look at how they are responsible for stuff and needs to be apologizing to you for the kind of pain that they brought into your life. But I think for many of you, you're just realizing it's time to sort of move on, but it's hard because of all the time, the energy, the money, whatever you put into this connection. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords. Somebody may have been deceptive here, but let's see what's going on. Page of Cups, and somebody's sorry for it. Okay, somebody's sorry for it. I feel like you got, what do I want to say? I feel like somebody pushed you into a relationship or a connection here with no intention of ever taking it where like it could have gone or how they said they were going to do with the connection. So this person might be blocked, like you're not talking to them. Okay, Leo. Knight of Cups. That hurts. Does somebody else come holler at you, girl? Knight of Cups. Why is that here? Okay, Queen of Swords. Let me just divvy all these out. Three of Cups. Why is that here? The Sun. Ace of Cups. Why is that here? And the Nine of Cups. Okay. Biggest challenge, Four of Swords. This is recovering. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. So recovering, I think, from this love or blocking this person that you love very much. Okay. I feel like this person is wanting to talk to you, the Queen of Swords, wanting to apologize, wanting to ask you to please give them a second chance here or something to that effect, working it out with you. There possibly was cheating here with that Seven of Swords, and this, I feel like the person coming to you may say, hey, listen, I learned from my mistake. This person didn't mean anything to me, like Six of Cups in reverse. It was just somebody I knew for a really long time. I got really drunk, whatever their excuse is. I kind of almost feel like they're, I don't know. I feel like they're pushing you a little bit to sort of like get over with it. Like give them a second chance. I don't know. I just feel this person pushed you into the connection in the first place. So we have the Three of Cups with the Sun, the Ace of Cups with the Nine of Cups. This is actually getting what you want. And this could be a new relationship coming for you. So some of you guys came out of a situationship here where it's like somebody really pushed you into the relationship. They cheated on you. They tried to apologize. They tried to figure out a way to get back into your life, Leo. I think you're actually meeting somebody here right now. But the problem is that maybe there's still some internal work to do when it comes to the healing in the first place. Okay. So this person is a sleaze. Let me just say that. Okay, I said it. All right. Give me some potential outcome. I swear if you saw this cat. Petunia has zoomies. And she's just doing ridiculous things. All right. Give me the potential outcome. Potential outcome for Leo. Eight of Wands. Some of you may travel, but I think you meet somebody long distance. Shit, what are you doing? She keeps making eye contact. She's like, I can't. All right, what's Spirit's advice? Spirit's advice. Strength card. And the Ten of Pentacles. Let's see. All right. Eight of Wands. You move on. You know it. You take your new beginning, the High Priestess, and the Three of Swords. Okay. You know that it hurts. I think that you have decided no matter what this person does, you're over it. You know what I mean? Like there's betrayal, there's heartbreak. You know this person would only do that again. I think you have a deep feeling that they would only cheat on you. They would only hurt you again. So you're a hell no. You're moving on for sure. You may even be talking to somebody now at a distance. And I know that it's going to be hard for you guys to love again because that does seem to be your challenge, you know, like true forgiveness or even just letting it go fully. You know, it's hard. It's hard when somebody betrays you. It's hard when somebody pulls you into a relationship only to betray you. You know what I mean? Like that's the sense that I get. I couldn't explain it earlier. It's like they, like they wound you into a relationship begging you to be with them and then they turn around and cheat on you. What? or they do something horrible to you here, and then they want to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. And then you're like, no, I'm going to find me a new man. I'm looking for a new love, baby. Right? All right, the Strength and the Ten of Pentacles. Now you old now with me, if you know that song. Other guys will have me, they'll appreciate my love. Tell me, how does it feel? Girl, I know somebody's going to be like, you know that I needed you. You know that you meant the world to me. Ooh, a double Strength card. Ten of Pentacles. Spirit said, do not bust they ass, okay? Remain in control of yourself. Keep your boundaries firm. Stand your ground. Do resist this person. Strength twice. Double Leo. Resist. Okay? It's like a very strong resistance because this is our animal side. And you want to resist going off. Let it go. All right, Leo, let's try to let it go. I think that's a thing. Resist giving into this connection. Resist somebody's offers. Resist letting the ugly come out, okay? Because this person might be able to really bring the ugly out of you. All right, my friends? So, yeah, you got a nice new relationship coming in here anyway. This could be a friend of a friend. I do have 3 of Cups that's going out celebrating and being happy. So some of you may actually have wanted to get out of this relationship for a long time, but it was like they sucked you in and then they played around on you, and then you even had trouble just sort of getting them out of your life because they were begging you back, right? Listen, no. Okay, no. Absolutely not. All right. I forgot a deck. Hold on a second. I'm on meds. Why does it make me stim more than when I'm not on meds? At least I can like concentrate and follow through on things, but damn, I'd be like, this soul man, he played too. He played knick-knack on my shoe. I'm really bad today. God, you'd think I have Tourette's. I don't know. Anyway. You know, yeah, just spontaneously, you know, they can't help it. I feel like that's the same thing with ADHD. It's like I can't help it. All right. I'm not even trying to mask it anymore. I'm just out here being a freak. Let's see what we got. The Snake. Yerp. Other guys will have me. They'll appreciate my other woman looking over your shoulder. Competition, enemy. I wonder if it's somebody you knew, Queen. Do I have these upside down? I sure do. All right, what else? You come back because you love me, and I love you guys too. I'm a little nutty. All right, what else do we have here? You see how it always ends up to this? I try to be so serious in the beginning, and I just can't. The Chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing codependencies. Yeah, maybe they, you know, it's possible they're the chaser because they might have hunted you down to sort of drag you into this relationship only to just completely demolish it. Okay, what a damn idiot. What else? What else? Okay, yep, we have the runner and the chaser. So this very well could have been some type of twin flame connection happening here, okay? But I do want to tell you this, Leo. There definitely is the energy of somebody who's more like a soulmate. I think this is like a finish for you. It feels, especially with the double Leo, this is all about resisting going back with this person, okay? Because I think you're going to probably get more of the same, but I think there's a caveat of understanding this lesson and what needs to be healed and released within your heart here as well. Okay, my friends? So yeah, there could be some old childhood wounding, something like that, that was not recognizable before because it wasn't something that you were sort of connected with, and maybe this person opened up something that connected you with that wounding, right? Or like a trauma, something like that, okay? So, yes, Queen, other guys will have me, they'll appreciate my love. Tell me, how does it feel? Now you're like the rest, unworthy of my best. Hasta la vista, baby. All right. We also have the wind chimes, peace and harmony. So you could be feeling a lot of that this week. You know, I get that some of you might be doing a little bit of like meditation. Maybe you're listening to music that's a lot more soothing this week too. Look at, we got the 4-leaf clover. Good luck and good fortune. Love that for you, Leo. And what else? We also have the jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Overall, it's a good week for you, and I feel like even freeing up your energy from this, you know, codependent back and forth thing you may have had with this person frees up your energy. You probably feel a ton lighter now they are out of your life, and you automatically, I think, are bringing in somebody really nice here. Okay, 9 of Cups with the Ace of Cups, 3 of Cups, the Sun. And this is very, very good. And the Knight of Cups, romance. You might be analyzing it a little bit and making sure it's the right thing, but this is a really beautiful connection here, okay? So I'm going to put those away, and I'm going to get one last message for you guys out of my favorite deck. When I do privates, I always close with this deck here because it's got some really beautiful messages from Spirit. So let's see what we have today, okay? What closing message do you have for Leo? All right, let's see. What's the closing message for Leo? Oh, we have the waterfall. Wonderful. All right, let me read this for you. It's card number 15. Leo, card number 15. Guys, your girl was at Walgreens looking for an eyeglass chain. Help! I hope my daughter doesn't see this and she's like, oh my God, Mom, you said that out loud. I did. All right. A moment of justice. Purify the heart and the mind will follow. This is a moment of clarity and transparency. To be free, you need to be honest. Yes, Queen. That's that Queen of Swords. She's on. What are you? No. Sorry, she's about to jump on top of my hanging lamp. No, Petunia. All right. I'm sorry, guys. This is why. This is the moment you need to be honest with yourself and understand the weight of your actions. Take accountability for your mistakes, but don't dwell in self-disappointment for too long. Instead, turn this energy into action by changing your behavior. Learning to be fair with yourself is difficult, so don't act as a merciless judge, but instead as a loving friend who wishes you the best. Be kind. You are aligning with your true self and breaking free from patterns that perhaps come from generations before you. You are healing not only yourself, but for all those who came before you and will come after you. Things are aligning, a new age is rising, and you are part of it. You know, I know a lot of you guys have been around here with me for a long time, and I'm one of those people who's not a huge, like, twin flame, you know, that's your partner and you should be with them. I find twin flames as people who teach us lessons about our accountability in many different ways. And I think that speaking to this in micro ways and saying that, like, if we allow these things again and again and again, it is our responsibility why we keep repeating things and not learning from it the first or the second time, right? It's not the other person's fault. It is our inability to recognize that sometimes one chance is all you need. You know what I mean? Sometimes 5 chances is just way, way too much. All right, family. Anyway, that's what I have for you guys. I do hope this helped you. If it did, please don't forget, show your girl some love by giving me the like. And don't forget to please come on back and sub and see me. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Have a wonderfully delicious, prosperous, and abundant week, Leos. Love you.